Hello everyone, I welcome you to this Max lecture series. In this video, we are going to see about application of matrices. In our earlier video, we have seen about the application with the help of Ricci-Capelli theorem. This is just an extension of that one. So here we are going to see about how to solve system of homogeneous linear equations. What is a system of homogeneous linear equations? So in the linear equations, if all the constant elements are just zeros, then the system is called homogeneous linear equations. So we know how to convert the system into matrices. So first A, which is nothing but a coefficient matrix, and a capital X is the variables vector, and B is nothing but completely zeros because the constant terms are zeros here, and the augmented matrix. What we have studied in case of non-homogeneous system, that Ricci-Capelli theorem, it states that if the rank of the given matrix is equal to rank of the augmented matrix, and if it is equal to n is the number of unknowns, that means the number of variables, then the system is consistent and it is having unique solution. At the same time, if the rank of A and rank of the augmented matrix both are same, but that is less than n, means in this case also the system is consistent, no doubt. See here, if the rank of A and rank of augmented matrix both are same, means the system is consistent. If the rank is equal to n, the total number of unknowns, means then unique solution, and if it is less than n, means we will get infinite number of solutions. There is one more case, it is nothing but rank of A is not equal to rank of augmented matrix AB. So in this case, whether it is equal to n or not, definitely it cannot be equal to n. So we cannot able to compare. So one may be equal to n, the other may not be equal to n. So in this case, the system is inconsistent. So, and it is not having any solution, no solution. Please note that this is number of solutions, okay, infinite number of solutions. Here it is no solution. So just to highlight, I wish to write one more point. Here m means number of equations and n means number of unknowns. So now with this one, we will discuss about homogeneous system. So what will happen in case of homogeneous system? In case of homogeneous system, if you see the system augmented matrix, if you wish, see here, we have an augmented matrix like this one, and all these elements are zeros. Okay, so this is A, this is matrix A, and altogether AB. In some book they will mention A and slash 0. 0 stands for all the elements are zeros. Okay, so like this one they will use, but it depends upon our wish. So here we have taken B as the 0 vector, so we will take this one. So in this one, the rank of A, what rank of A we are getting, the same rank we will get when we include the column vector 0 also. That means if I include the column vector here and I find determinant value, I will get 0. I will not get the value get changed. So whenever the rank of A, I get the same value always for rank of the augmented matrix AB also. Okay, in case of homogeneous system, this is always same. So whenever rank of A and rank of augmented matrix both are same, definitely the system is consistent. Okay, so now we want to check whether it is having unique solution or infinite number of solutions. So as per Ricci-Capelli theorem, what we will get actually, so if it is equal to n, that means the number of unknowns, then we will get unique solution. Unique solution means it is trivial. That means all the values for the variables are equal to zeros. Even no need to calculate there, okay, because all these elements are passing through origin. So the answer is equal to 0. But if the rank is not equal to that number, what will happen? We are going to see. There are mainly three cases here arise. So we have already studied about m and n, the number of equations and number of unknowns. Based upon m and n, the number of equations and the number of unknowns, we are having three cases. The case 1, if m is less than n. If we are having less number of equations, that means more number of unknowns we are having. Okay, so in this case we will get non-trivial solution. What about case 2? If m is equal to n. So when m is equal to n, again here there are two cases. So what are the two cases? If the rank of the given matrix is equal to rank of the augmented matrix and it is equal to n. If I put n or m, it is same, but always we will tell for the number of unknowns. In this case, because these two are same, definitely it is consistent, and since it is equal to n, then we will get unique solution. If it is unique solution, now again, as I said to you earlier, no need to calculate this one. The solution is all the values are 0. x1 is 0, x2 is 0, and so on. All the values are 0. All the variables up to xn, the values are zeros. It is a unique solution. What is the other case? The other case is rank of A is equal to rank of augmented matrix AB. This is definitely true, but this is less than n. In this case, what we will do? In this case, we will find the difference between rank and the number of unknowns, and we will find infinite number of solutions. So here the system is consistent with infinite number of solutions. Whether it is one parameter solution or two parameter solution, like that one, we will find infinite number of solutions exist. Okay. There is another case, and it is if m is greater than n, that means the number of unknowns are more. In that case also, what will happen? The rank, in this case also, rank of A is equal to rank of augmented matrix AB. Okay, so definitely rank cannot be equal to m because the matrix dimension is maximum up to n. So it is less than or equal to n. The same cases will follow. Now we will solve few problems using this one. Solve the following problem. So there are three equations, there are three unknowns. First, so directly I will write the augmented matrix because we know how to write A, X and B. So directly I wish to write the augmented matrix. So here it is 1, 2, 3. Here it is 3, 4, 4. Here it is 7, 10, 12. And the constant terms are zeros. Okay. So I no need to write A separately, X separately and 0 separately. Now I want to reduce this one to echelon form or upper triangular form. Lower part, this one I try to make them as 0 by using elementary row operations. Okay, so this is equivalent to, so first row, it is this first pivot element is 1, so no change at all here. First row, no change, 1, 2, 3, here 0. Second row, what will happen? So row 2 is replaced by row 2 minus 3 times row 1. So already we have studied a lot about this one. So directly I will do this one. Here it is 0. So 4 minus 6 is minus 2. 4 minus 9 is minus 5. Here 0. The same thing, row 3 replaced by row 3 minus 7, row 1. So 0 here. 10 minus 14, so minus 4. 12 minus 21, minus 9. Here 0. So now I want to make this element to become 0 with the help of second row, second column element, this minus 2. So how I will do this one? So if you want, you can change this one to positive numbers. So how I will do this one? So this is equivalent to, I'll just multiply these two rows by minus, so that it is easy. It will become easy, no confusion without this minus. So 0 here, here 2, here 5, then here 0. The same thing here 0, 4, 9. And then 0. So what I have done, row 2 replaced by minus row 2, row 3 replaced by minus row 3. These two things I have done. Now I am going to change, I am going to replace this element by 0. How to replace? With the help of this 2. So that means row 3 is replaced by row 3 minus 2 times row 2. So this is equivalent to, first row no change, 1, 2, 3, here 0. Second row no change, 0, 2, 5, 0. So third row I am going to change, it is by row 3 minus 2 times row 2. That means, so 0 minus 2 times 0 is 0, just to make sure whether the calculation is right or wrong. 4 minus 2 times 2, it is 0. And last one, 9 minus 2 times 5, it is equal to minus 1. And here definitely 0 because both terms are zeros. Okay. So now this is the required form. If you want to again simplify, you try to simplify. But here if you see, this element we cannot make it into 0. So we can stop at this place. In this place we can tell, see the rank of A, it is nothing, it is a upper triangular matrix. So just if you multiply the main diagonal elements, principal diagonal elements, we will get the rank. So here no element is 0. That means the rank is not equal to 0. That means rank of A is equal to 3. The same way, if I include this B to this one and find, definitely we will get the determinant is equal to 0. Okay. So even if I don't take this one, again I will get the rank of the augmented matrix, that is also equal to the same number. So this is nothing but equal to n. So in this case the system is consistent and unique solution. Why it is consistent? Because rank of A and rank of AB, that is the augmented matrix, both are same. And since it is equal to the number of unknowns, the system is having unique solution. Okay. So and what is that unique solution? It is nothing but the variables are x, y and z. We no need to solve. Without solving, you can tell the values are zeros. This is the solution. Now we will see another problem. Solve the system. So here again 3 equations we have and 3 unknowns are there. So solution. So I will write directly the augmented matrix AB. This is equal to 1, 3 minus 2. Second one 2 minus 1, 4. Third one 1 minus 11 and 14. And here the values of constants are 0. So put zeros here. So this is equivalent to first row no change, 1, 3 minus 2, here 0. So second row what I am going to do? So row 2 is replaced by row 2 minus 2 times row 1. So 2 minus 2 is 0, minus 1 minus 6, it is minus 7, 4 plus 4, it is 8, here 0. It is easy for row 3, so row 3 is replaced by row 3 minus row 1. What is it? 1 minus 1, 0, minus 11, minus 3, minus 14, 14 minus of minus 2 means plus 2, so 14 plus 2 is 16, and here 0. Now if you observe from here itself, you can tell something. Here minus 2 multiplication 2 is minus 14. 8 multiplication 2 is 16. So if I take 2 outside from this one, these 2 rows are same. So what I am going to do, just I am going to do in the same way. So first row no change. I wish to make this element to become 0. According to that one, I am going to do this calculation. What is that one? So row 2 no change. No need to multiply by minus, because if I multiply by minus, what will happen? This minus will become plus and this plus will become minus. So no need. So here 8, here 0. So now what I am going to do? Row 3 is replaced by row 3 minus 2 times row 1. So what will happen? So 0, 2 times 0 is 0, minus 14, minus of minus, that means plus 14 is equal to 0, 16 minus 16 is 0. If you see here, the one row completely becomes a 0. Okay, so that means in this case, the rank of A is definitely not equal to this 0. The rank of this matrix is definitely not equal to 3. The number of non-zero rows, how many non-zero rows are there? 1, 2. 2 non-zero rows are there. Therefore, rank of the matrix is equal to 2. If the rank of this matrix is equal to 2, now if I include these zeros, that means the column vector 0 into this one, whether the rank will increase? Definitely it will never increase. Okay, either it will be same or it will reduce only, but in this case, definitely it is the rank of the augmented matrix is also same as 2. But definitely this is not equal to n, this is less than 3. 3 is nothing but the total number of unknowns. So what we will get in this case, see here, rank of A is equal to rank of AB, that means the augmented matrix. That means the system is consistent. The system is consistent, definitely it is having solution. Now the question is only one solution or more solutions. Okay, see the two numbers, rank of A and the number of unknowns. It is 2 less than 3. That means just find 3 minus 2. It is nothing but 1. That means one parameter solution. That means to find the solution, we want to fix any one variable as parameter and then we want to find the solution. So it is having infinite number of solutions because it depends upon the parameter. So what parameter we are taking, according to that one, the solution will change. Okay, so now I will convert these rows into equations. So x plus 3y minus 2z equal to 0. Then 7y plus 8z equal to 0. So now I want to fix any one variable to be equal to 0 because the rank is 2 and the total number of unknowns 3. So 3 minus 2 equal to 1. That means one parameter I want to choose. So what is that one? Let z equal to some k I will take. I will substitute that one here. So I will get minus 7y plus 8k equal to 0 because the value for k now I know. So minus 7y equal to minus 8k. So this implies that y is equal to this 7 minus 7 will go here. So minus minus cancel. So 8k divided by 7. If I know the value for k, I can able to find the value for y. If I know the value for k, that is nothing but value for z. Two values I have got it. Now I want to find the third one, x value. Okay, so to find x value, put the values of, put z equal to k and y is equal to 8k by 7 in equation maybe 1. First we are going to give now only. So this is equation 1. Just substitute here x plus 3 into y. What is y? 8k by 7. Then minus 2 into z equal to k equal to 0. So x I multiply here 24k divided by 7 equal to 2k. I can take it to the other side and simplify. X is equal to 2k minus 24k by 7. This is equal to 7 into 2, 14. I will do it directly. 14 minus 24 is minus 10k divided by 7. So x is equal to minus 10k divided by 7. So the three values we have got it. If I put, for example, if I put k equal to 0, I will get 0 here, 0 here, 0 here. All the values are 0. Or if I put k equal to 0, then I will get one solution is 0, 0, 0. Or if I put some other number, for example, a k equal to a simple number, I will take 1. What will happen? The value for x becomes minus 10 by 7. The value for y becomes 8 by 7. And the value for z becomes 1. Just as I have substituted value for k in the values of x, y and z. This is another solution. The same way, if you put k equal to 2, k equal to 3 or k equal to 4 or k equal to 1.5, any number if I substitute, according to that one, I will get different points. So I get infinite number of solutions. Now, one more problem we will do. Solve the system. Here there are 4 equations and 3 unknowns. We will see in this case what we will get. So first I will write the augmented matrix AB, 4 equations. Okay, so the maximum rank, whether it can be equal to 4, definitely rank cannot be 4 because one column vector is 0. So rank is definitely less than or equal to 3. Okay, so in this case, so first row no change because the first element is 1. It is always advantage. Minus 2, here 0. What is row 2? Row 2 is replaced by row 2 minus 2 times row 1. So here 2 minus 2 is 0. Minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. 1 plus 4, it is 5. Here 0. Then row 3 replaced by row 3 minus 3 times row 1. So 3 minus 3 is 0. Minus 7 minus 3, it is minus 10. Here 10 plus 6. 10 plus 6 is 16. Last one 0. Then row 4, this is replaced by row 4 minus, here 6 is there. So 6 minus, so 6 row 1. So what will happen here? Definitely 0. So minus 9, minus 6. It is minus 15. Here 10. Here if I multiply by minus 6, I will get 12. So 10 plus 12. 22. Here 0. Now I wish to divide this number by minus 5. So that I will make this element to become plus 1. At the same time, here also I can divide by a number which is common to both the numbers. But here I cannot do anything. So I will do this operation now. So this is equivalent to first row no change. So 1, 1 minus 2. 0 here. And here I divide this row by minus 5. So row 2 replaced by row 2 divided by minus 5. So what I will get here? 0 definitely. Minus 5 divided by minus 5 is 1. 5 divided by minus 5 is minus 1 and 0. Now row 3 replaced by row 3 divided by, see here divided by minus 2 is better. So that this will become positive number. So what will happen? This element will become 0. So minus 10 divided by minus 2, it is plus 5. Now 16 divided by minus 2, so it is minus 8. And here 0. What is row 4? I think row 4 we are not going to do any change. So leave. So directly write only row 4 here 0, minus 15, 22 and 0. So this is equivalent to. So what we can do now, with the help of this one, we can make these two elements to become 0. So first row no change, second row no change, 0 here, 0 here. Okay, now row 3 is replaced by row 3 minus 5 times row 2. So 0 here, 5 minus 5 is 0, minus 8 plus 5 is minus 3, here 0. What about this one? Here it is minus 15. So minus 15 means here plus means we want to add, then only we can get 0. So row 4 replaced by row 4 plus 15 times row 2. So regarding how to use elementary row transformations, we have already studied a lot. I will give the link in the description box. So 0 minus 0 is 0, minus 15 plus 15, because I am multiplying by plus 15 to this one. So it is equal to 0, 22 plus minus 15. That means 22 minus 15. It is 7. And here it is equal to 0. Now here minus 3, here 7. Definitely with the help of one number, we can make the other number to become 0. Okay, if you want how it will happen, the first row no change, second row no change, third row I divide by minus 3, it is 1. So here 0, 0, 0. Okay, so now with the help of this one, I make this element to become 0. What is that one? 0, 0, again this is 0. So what I have done, so row 3 is replaced by row 3 divided by minus 3. And here itself, since it's a very small step, directly I am doing in this itself. Row 4 is replaced by row 4 minus row 3. So that this element becomes 0. Now what will happen? So this element we cannot make it as 0. If I find rank for this one, see here all these three elements are 0 and one row is 0 and 3 non-zero rows. So this implies that rank of this particular matrix, this is equal to 3 and this is equal to rank of the augmented matrix AB. But this is less than M. That means 4. M is nothing but 4, the total number of equations. But this is equal to N, the total number of unknowns. So what we will get? We will get a trivial solution. This is the important point. Even though this is less than M, okay, but we want to see this is equal to N. So we will get trivial solution. X value 0, Y value 0, Z value 0. This is the final solution. So in this video, we have seen about solution of system of linear homogeneous equations. So with the help of Cauchy-Capilli theorem idea also and with the help of rank, we have found this one. Okay, so please practice more problems. So if you have any questions, you can put it in chat. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.